Okay, we should be live very soon. Very, very soon. If we're not live already. Let me just load up Master Duel real quick, so we can get some background noise. Should have done this before I went live, but okay, now there should be some background noise. All right, and we should be live at this point. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it almost to the end of the week. If you work your typical, Monday through Friday schedule, if you're looking forward to the weekend, Thursday's almost done. Friday is always kind of a fun day. I remember Friday, there's nothing better than just Friday vibes in the office, man. Like, I really always looked forward to Fridays. I would also, so we would have to go in like 4 days a week, and I would always go in on Friday. Most people took Friday to work from home. So I loved going into the office on Friday because nobody was there. It was a ghost town. I would always work from home on Monday. And it was just so nice. It's always nice, like, when there's not many people around and you can just kind of relax and do what you need to do. But man, I appreciate all of you guys being here. My throat's fine. My voice is still, not doing like the best, but we're fully planning on streaming all 3 streams today. I'm unsure about tomorrow. Tomorrow we were going to build Speedroids. I mean, I only have 4,000 gems. I honestly thought I was going to get more gems from the stream on whenever it was, Sunday, I think, or maybe Saturday when we did, I think it was Saturday, when we did the Dice Rally event. We really did not get a lot of gems from that. So I might put off tomorrow's stream to kind of rest up my voice and allow myself to collect more gems. Because 4,000 gems, I don't think, I don't think we have enough. So, but maybe I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. The plan is this stream for 2.5, 3 hours. Then we're gonna go right to Twitch, do some Digimon Beat Break, 5 new episodes. Very, very excited for that. So we're gonna watch Beat Break, and then on tonight we are going to be playing Demon Souls. Now, I played Demon Souls back when the remaster dropped in 2020. It's the only time I played Demon Souls. One of the only Souls game I have not platinumed, so I'm going to be replaying that game. I don't really remember too much of it, and we are going to be following like trophy guides, and hopefully people in chat will be able to kind of help me with the platinum. Platinuming those games can be tough because you have to do every challenge, collect everything. There's missable things. If I screw up one little thing, I would have to potentially replay the entire game over. But I got to catch up to my brother in trophies, and I think that's a good one to start. We got some great people here. Elaine, Mark, Psychic, Excel, Damien, Yuna, Kevin, Psychic, Nick, Jeff, Cammy, Dredge, Elaine, JR, Psychic Master, Kevin, Alit, Vital. Hope I didn't miss anyone. If I did, it's never personal. It's just me. It's a skill issue. JR Glenn with the very, very kind $5 super chat to kick off this stream. Always supporting the Duel versus chat, which means the world to me. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin it, JR. Supporting the wheel since part 74. Unbelievable. Thank you, JR Glenn. I appreciate you greatly, my man. We will be spinning the wheel. Alit, thank you for the $2 donation. I hope your voice gets better. I am still sick, but get your game on. Let's duel. Thank you, Alit. My voice will be fine once I give it a rest day. I've been streaming a lot. I've been talking a lot. So I just need a little bit of a day to kind of like rest it up. I think for anyone, if you talk this consistently for 5, 6, 7 hours a day, for 5 days a week, it'll do that to you. So, it's pretty normal. I mean, if I fully lost my voice, like if my voice was worse than this, I probably would not stream, just because I would need to like, I don't want to damage it, but if I could still sound decently fine, I'll still stream. But it's definitely on that brink. So I got to monitor it. It's on that brink, but I want to stream today. Tomorrow we only had 1 stream scheduled anyway, so if we have to push that, it is what it is. Could also be allergies. Like, the weather is warming up, so I might also be dealing with some allergies as well. That kind of might be like the mix going on. Because when the weather changes, that always happens when it either gets colder or warmer. And it has been warmer, actually, in Delaware the last couple of days comparatively. Like, right now, it's in the 50s. And that's certainly the next 4 days. Actually, the highs are in the high 40s. The high on Saturday, 58. Dude, it might reach 60 degrees on Saturday. That is so freaking cool. Oh my God, the highs next weekend. Get this, the highs next weekend. 67 and 71. Look at that, man. That is freaking awesome. The thought that it might be in the 70s next weekend, that my brain can't even process that with how cold it's been this winter. My brain literally can't even process that. That is insane to me. Wow, really cool. Really cool. Elaine, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hi, Dylan. I wanted to wish you good luck in the game. I send you the emotes I want on Discord. I got them, Elaine, so thank you so much. I hope you did a good job. Yeah, I'm gonna... They will be done. They will be done. These characters are my top 3 Go Rush favorite characters list. Yeah, no, great characters. I also subscribed to your old channel. Thank you. I don't even know the login for my old channel anymore, Elaine. I really can't believe you found it. We will talk soon. Spin the wheel. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate it. Vital, thank you for using the link. 10 pounds. Thank you so much, Vital, for using the link. Thank you for the kind donation. Hello, hope you're doing well, and also hope your voice gets better. Let's lock in that wheel spin, please, my friend. You got it, Vital. Thank you. And, of course, for the people that donated, JR. Oh, is my stream deck not working? Oh, wait, no, it is. It's just... I don't know what moved it down there. JR. Elaine. Vital. Thank you guys so much. Aylet, I don't have one for you, but every time somebody donates, I spin the wheel at the end of every week. So, one will hopefully get added for you soon. Yeah. So here we go. Big news. I don't know if anybody caught this. Big Duel Links news. March is going to be a double character unlock month. Which we love, man. Which we love. March will be a double character unlock month. This might be news for some people. And we're getting one character in early March, one character in late March. So it's not going to be simultaneous. But the one character in early March that we are getting is Yugioh, one of the Goha siblings, the riding sibling, which I'm surprised about. I definitely... When I look back on my rush predictions, I mean, the one thing that I will say that I did not a great job on is I definitely slept on the Goha siblings. I did not think that the Goha siblings were going to come to the game outside of Goha Yuga. When we got Yuka, I thought it made sense because of the Utopia stuff. But, we're going to get Goha Yugioh. I mean, am I very excited about it? No. But he's probably one of the better Goha siblings when you look at all of them. Well, Yugioh as well. I thought Yugioh we would get as well. But they are definitely slow rolling, which, I mean, makes sense. I mean, there's really not many more characters in 7, so to pull from the Goha siblings makes sense. And then I'm going to pull up my predictions sheet here because I don't exactly remember what my... predictions. I mean, I definitely did not predict Goha Yugioh. I can tell you that right off the bat. I just don't know when I predicted. Yeah, okay. I'm happy about that. Actually, you know what? You look at my predictions, man, and I'm not like too upset about it. Let me pull them up. Let me pull them up for you guys. Here's my predictions. Now, January we knew, so, I mean, January I'm not going to, give myself any credit for because we knew January. But here, so January we all knew. The character we are getting in late March is Raphael. So we nailed that. We've once again started the year very good. Actually, if you look at these first 3, right, I predicted nothing a little too late. Nothing would have been correct here. And then in March, 2 characters... I predicted a Goha sibling, not the right one, but I did predict a Goha sibling. And I predicted Raphael would be the next speed character. So, correct about Raphael being the second speed character of the year. Correct about a Goha sibling being the first, the first Rush character. Just the wrong Goha sibling. And I'm not going to lie. I was not like, oh man, I was so close to picking Euro. No, I really wasn't. I'm not going to lie about that. But I still feel like I was on the right track there. A Sevens character early in the year, a Goha sibling. I feel like that was pretty close. The next three that I have after, people have, I think the one criticism that people had with my predictions, I predicted a lot of big endgame villains. And that's a fair criticism, right? Don 1000. I mean, Darts we're going to get. Like Darts we are going to get this year. So I don't, Darts is what it is. But Don 1000 and Darkness and Zark. Yeah, I did predict a lot of endgame. I definitely did predict a lot of endgame villains. But, I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy. Imelda, yeah, we'll see. I mean, they would have to go DM back-to-back now. We're going to get a character in April. It could be that we get something in April and then we get Imelda in May. I mean, that's possible. Certainly. But, yeah. I'm happy right now. I mean, this was a free... This is like the bingo space. You know what I mean? On the bingo board. That was free. And then I forget how I did it. Yeah. I mean, even like last year. This was last year. We knew January was nothing, but I got the first two characters in the months perfectly. And then I got Vector correct as the next character. I just got the month wrong. So it literally was a perfect start. Goha Yuga's driving, dude. And even last year, dude, I predicted Goha Yuga in May, and we got a different Goha sibling literally in a different month. I predict Goha Yuga in March, and we're getting a different Goha sibling. So that's what the Goha siblings have killed me with these predictions. They've killed me. But you know what? I would have predicted Euro before Yuka. So even if I was on like the train of, no, we're going to get all the Goha siblings, I would have predicted Yuka. I mean, Euro. Yeah. I would have predicted Euro first. So I wouldn't have even been right there if I predicted that we were going to get those Goha siblings. If I'm just being honest. And, I'm always going to be honest. Always going to be honest. But very cool. So, again, if you missed the news, long story short, Goha Euro in early March, Raphael in late March. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So, year's off to a good start. Nash, a Rush character, and Raphael all within the first 3 months. I'm happy with that. Very, very good start to the year. Very good start to the year. I made the proclamation that if we didn't get a Rush character in March, I would have actually reduced my opinion to 2 Rush characters this year, which would have been, like, really unfortunate. But we're right on track. I still think we're only going to get 3. I guess there's an outside chance maybe we get 4, but getting 1 in March was needed just to feel like Rush was still getting attention, So I'm happy with that. Electric Kevin, thank you so much for the Australian $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. It's Pokemon Day today. We might be getting anime news in tonight's episode. And then a few hours later, likely Gen X announcement hype. I might be live when that happens. If it's during the Beat Break watch along. I mean, from this point on, I'll be live for probably the next 4.5, 5 hours. Or when I'm playing Demon Souls tonight. I don't know how many hours from now, because again, I'm not like super inertiated with Pokemon news, but I'm certainly interested in it. Certainly interested. And so you think they're going to do, what was the rumor with the anime? Oh, the rumor is that Ash is going to return and Serena is going to be the main girl, right? Oh, so really like 12 hours from now. How many hours from now? Yeah, because time zones are always so wild to me. Impotent Shadow, thank you for becoming an Obelisk Blue member, the highest channel member that you can be. You have access to the Discord. Click that channel tab on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything channel. Get into the Discord, and let's have some fun. Where do you hear that fan fiction from? That Ash was returning as the pro tag? Somebody in this chat said it, that was a rumor. That's what somebody said. Again, I'm just repeating what I've heard. I haven't. Let me see. I mean, these are random. Ash Ketchum returns, but this is all probably, did Ash leaving destroy Pokemon? I mean, this is probably all clickbait. Ash will come back again as the main yeah, I mean, it just feels like complete rumors. So it feels like it's just rumors. But I forget, I mean, somebody in this chat definitely mentioned it as a rumor. But that feels like all it is just a rumor. When you have a character that was your protagonist for so long, doing videos, doing content, speculating that he's going to return is always going to get you views. Just like in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime space, you know, if you speculate that like Yugi Muto will return, it's always going to get you views and traction. So, I mean, it makes sense that those rumors would be started. Probably saying, thank you for the $2 super chat. Want a duel, Monarchs or Grenmaju? I'm going to do Grenmaju again. Let's rock with Grenmaju. But Impotent, thank you so much. If you want to become a channel member, please join the Discord. I mean a Discord member. You are a channel member. Please consider joining the Discord. All right, let me get the queue all set up. Before I get the queue all set up, let me just get the duel room up. Create a room. I will use a non-meta deck. I don't think, besides Lunalights, I feel like I don't really have a meta deck. Yeah, I'm very excited for the new gen. I'm very excited to see if there's anime news. I mean, even though I'm not, like, super, again, inertiated in Pokemon, I do enjoy seeing what they're doing and what they're up to. I mean, Gen 9 I skipped, but maybe I would consider checking out Gen 10. Why just 6 members? Because I screwed it up. I think that's actually the first time I've ever done that, where I did not increase the members to max. It's actually really funny. There's your room ID, 853270. We got JR with the wheel. Thank you, my man.
For the dono.
Hi,
Oreo.
Dylan. Konami give us Mitsuko and Duel Links where we can play her. Most of the aliens in Go Rush World and Duel Links are NPCs, which is crazy.
Yeah.
They need to make all characters playable. Spin the wheel.
Has a character, and I have no idea who that is. That I believe is somebody new. Oreo23, thank you so much for the donation. Although the donation does read like it would be the Mitsuko man, Tyler DeBoer, or Elaine. That is what the message reads like. But yeah, thank you, Oreo. I don't think a character has ever been an NPC in Duel Links world and then became a playable character. Maybe I'm wrong about that. If I am, please correct me in chat. But, you know. Aylin, I'm looking forward to the duel. Elaine, thank you for the wheel. Vital, thank you for the wheel. Sane, looking forward to the duel. Oreo, again, whoever you are, thank you for the wheel. But yeah, unfortunately, like, I just don't think it's ever happened where a character has been an NPC and then became an unlockable character. There was news that we're getting characters that are NPCs as playable characters. Really? Oh, I totally missed that. Totally.
Fun fact.
Axel.
I don't have the data exactly right, but I think it's been 6-7 win streaks against you.
Come on, man.
I will let you win since I have a complicated deck to use against your favorite Ojamas. So you have 8/10 chances of winning, Mr. Silly.
Mr. Silly!
Axel Hero. Nobody knows how to use the soundboard better than Axel Hero. Axel, thank you so much. And I gotta play Stupid Ojamas for the $5 donation. I appreciate you greatly, and I am looking forward to the duel, my friend. I heard that too. I totally missed it. Duel Links, NPCs, playable characters. I mean, it definitely wasn't official news. Maybe it was like data mined or something. I mean, just typing it into Google, nothing comes up. So you guys that have heard that, if you can pin down where you've heard that and send it to me so I can take a look at it, I would greatly appreciate it. But that would be interesting. I mean, it would certainly be interesting. That man, thank you for the Devil Dono.
We'll spin with Java rule set.
Yes.
Don't forget to add Stealth Roid.
I will add Stealth Roid. I'm even gonna put Stealth in the line so I don't forget it. That man, thank you for the wheel spin. I will explain the Java rule set when we get to it, and of course people will have the choice, whoever wins that wheel spin, of whether you want me to enact the Java rule set or not. But thank you so much, that man. Maybe it was a data mine. Yeah, data mines are interesting because they have data mined a lot over the years in Duel Links, and a lot of stuff that they have data mined have not come true. Sometimes they'll just put things in the data mine and like won't do anything with it. A great example is how all speed characters have lines for maximum summoning and have lines for, you know, rush duel terms. Maybe that's something they'll explore down the road, but, you know, probably not. As cool as it would be. I believe they also data mined Fubuki. I believe they also data mined Atticus Rhodes years ago, and obviously he is still dual. Let me just see. Duel Links data mine Atticus. I think this was so long ago. Atticus Rhodes has been frequently data mined as an upcoming legendary duelist for GX and Duel Links. But, you know. Atticus and Grandpa, yeah. So, you know, the data mines are cool, but, you know, it's far, unfortunately, it's far from confirmation. But, man, that would be really interesting if you could play with the NPCs. I mean, Mitsuko is one of the more notable ones, obviously, for Go Rush World, which would be really cool. 2 o'clock we'll start the dueling. They're also, and Axel Hero, again, thank you for the donation. They're also adding Manwan Ad Fableur from Duelist of the Roses, yeah. Nice, Impotent. New Don 1000. Is that you a big Don 1000 fan? Big Don 1000 fan? But it'll be cool. Ow. It'll be cool if that happened. But I am definitely skeptical of it. Either way, it's going to be a fun March. It's going to be a very fun March. 2 characters, Rush. It'll be a very fun March. Zexal, one of the better anime. I agree. I have Zexal at number 2. And there's sometimes when I think about it and I have Zexal as the best Yu-Gi-Oh anime. But usually when I think about it, I do put 5Ds in that spot. So who do we have? Alit. And Alit told me, this is Alit's name. Is it better? I think the Zexal anime is much better than the Zexal manga. Maybe not much. Well, no, you know what? I'm going to say much better. Thank you, Pink. Thank you, Pink. My top 2 Yu-Gi-Ohs, I think, are both much better than their manga partner. Western fans would disagree with Zexal. A lot of them probably would, but what I've found over the years, that man, is the people that usually do have only watched the dub, and a lot of people that I've had conversations with at cons or at whatever, they will tell me if they've watched Zexal subbed that it was like much better than they expected it to be, giving it a chance after watching the dub. And a lot of people that don't like Zexal, 5Ds was the last show they watched. You know? Unfortunately, and listen, I'm a huge fan of 5Ds. There's a lot of people that love 5Ds that hate Zexal, which is unfortunate because, you know, I obviously love both of them. All right, let's get a monster, baby. Yeah, well, I mean, I think it also is like the cool person thing to hate on Zexal, to hate on a lot of the spin-offs, to hate on the Rush shows without watching them. I think there is like I've always gotten just kind of like a jock vibe from people who will consistently do that. Now, it's different if you've watched the show. If you watch the show and, you know, even if you watched the show and didn't like it, to constantly just like hate on it, I think is silly. And I can give a perfect example, right? Like, I've talked about how the Chronicles are not my cup of tea, but I don't go out of my way to bash it all the time. I mean, I really only talk about it if somebody brings it up, and even then, you know, I feel like I try to be respectful about it. I'm not making videos on it about why it's, you know, why I don't like it or anything. But, you know, there are people that go out of their way to, you know, just that sort of content does well, unfortunately. In the ecosphere of social media, that sort of content does really, really well. And it's unfortunate that it gets
Zexal
pushed.
is good for Anna Kaboom alone.
Well, we got you. I mean, we got you with the GIF saying, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, Anna is fun. Anna's fun. You could argue Anna is one of the better girls in that show. The only anime I didn't like was VRAINS. Yeah, it's so funny, Impotent. I know there's a few people in this chat that would probably agree with you. VRAINS is in the middle for me. It is funny because I do get the why it's not an enjoyable show for some people. I mean, I do get it. And it's funny because if you ask, like, some of the big Yu-Gi-Oh! Tubers, right? Distant Coder, Mega Capital G, they'll tell you that VRAINS is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime ever. And I think it's what you're looking for in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I think VRAINS was very mirroring of the game at the time and realistic of the game at the time. And I think that's something that probably appealed to much more like competitive players who are not usually fans of the anime. I've seen all the leaks, Soup. People hate on several things I love. People will hate on anything though, saying you got to remember that. People will hate on anything. There is not any product in the world that people will not hate on given the chance. So you got to remember that. And that's why you can't take it too seriously. And there's some people that will engage in like actual discussion about it, like honest discussion. There's other people that just won't. I've watched all of the anime through VRAINS. X was my least favorite, but it doesn't deserve the pure amount of hate it gets. Well, I'll say this. I don't think there's a bad Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I really don't. Which that's probably a very unpopular opinion in of itself. And yes, I'm biased, of course. because I have obviously a deep love for the Yu-Gi-Oh anime that, you know, most people probably don't. But I think every Yu-Gi-Oh anime, even the ones I have at the bottom of my list, are not like bad shows overall. I really think every Yu-Gi-Oh anime has good characters, good storylines, good duels, stuff to offer. I did see Capsule Monsters, yes. I did see Capsule Monsters. We're gonna yoink. Let's yoink it. Sorry, Alet. Hopefully Delayed isn't here. Delayed hates this card. So every series, not every Yu-Gi-Oh product. Yeah, Pyramid of Light, I think is the worst Yu-Gi-Oh production ever made. And something has to be. Something has to be, right? But Pyramid of Light, yeah, no. Every Yu-Gi-Oh series. Capsule Monsters is a series. Yeah, I don't fully agree with that. It's a dub-only thing. Like,
We lost Jermaine.
Jermaine Johnson, yeah.
He's gonna be DPOY under rock solid.
No, he's regressed, man.
I'm at a work meeting, so can you put me at the end?
I got you, Delayed. Thank you.
If I disappear, please turn it into a wheel.
You got it. Delayed.
When do we get to see Fonda Duel?
I'm looking forward to seeing Fonda Duel. I'm looking forward to, like, seeing what else we do. Jermaine Johnson has regressed. He's really regressed. So, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But Delayed, great to see. I'm looking forward to the duel. I always consider Capsule Monsters the spin-off series, but let me see. It's funny because Capsule Monsters, technically, right, is supposed to be an arc within Duel Monsters for the English dub. I don't think it's a standalone. I think it's supposed to be an arc within Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Technically. But I also didn't like hate Capsule Monsters. I know it gets a lot of hate. I thought it was pretty fun. You know, I didn't take it too seriously, but I thought it was pretty fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. I thought it was pretty fun. Yes, that in the dub canon, that is where it's supposed to take place. Tibanium, yep. It's its own series, but it doesn't exist in Japan. Like, it doesn't exist to that audience. Which is... I think we got tunes for the win. Alet, great game. Good duel, Alet. Good duel. Good duel, Alet. My ranking going off the manga, DM, GX, VRAINS, Zexal, 5Ds, and Arc 5 are about even 7s. That's fair. I mean, I like the GX manga more than the anime, personally. So I would say that's fair. We've got Sane and we've got Axel, Hero. And then we'll probably do a wheel spin, honestly. Saying let's do it. I mean, tunes are not meta. Are you good with tunes? Saying tunes definitely aren't meta, but I want to just make sure with you before we start. VRAINS did not have a manga, yeah. So for VRAINS, I think Sane is just ranking the anime compared to the manga, because Sane is very unique, where they have not watched the anime, they've read the mangas. Very unique. Abigail! Thank you so much, Abigail, for the $5
Just curious, if you were to place every non-GX Pro tag in a Duel Academy dorm, who would be placed where? Take promotions into consideration, too.
Every non-GX Pro tag in a Duel Academy dorm. So you mean like Yugi, Yusei, like that, Abigail? I just want to confirm before I give my answers. You mean like all the pro tags except Jaden. I want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. We know Sane is playing Grenmaju. And thank you so much for the super chat, Abigail. Means a lot to me. Okay. So Yugi is in blue. Yusei is in blue. Beginning Zexal Yuma is in red. Endgame Zexal Yuma is in blue. So, it depends where in the show. Whereas for Yugi and Yusei, they're in blue the whole show. Even little Yugi, I would honestly have in blue. Maybe little Yugi is yellow early on in the show. Yami Yugi's obviously blue. Yuya, I'm going to actually put in yellow. Yuya, I'm going to put in yellow. Yusaku, I'm going to put in blue. Yuga, I'm going to put... I know people are going to flambaste me if I put Yuga in red. And that's kind of where I want to put him. Yuga, I'm going to put Yuga in red. I will put Yuga in red. I think he's an inventor. I think if it was the school of inventing, I would put Yuga, of course, in blue. I think he's a great inventor. And then UDS is either yellow or blue. UDS is kind of in the tinge. Probably blue. Probably blue. Probably blue. Yeah, he's probably blue. Yeah, I would agree with that. He's probably blue. Yuga's tough. Yuga's tough. Great question, though. I love those. Sane usually does a great job with those hypotheticals. I love those goofy hypothetical questions. Can't attack turn 1, right? Yeah, Kevin, I'm very excited for the Toon support later this year. And I hope it really makes Toons good. I'm very excited for the Toon support. Very excited. Uemu automatically goes in blue. What about Yuhi? Yuhi is... Early Yuhi... super poly, damn. Early Yuhi is red. By the end of the show, Yuhi's probably blue. Well, you know what? No, I'll take that back. If Uemu is blue, early Yuhi would be yellow at least. Early Yuhi would at least be yellow. If Uemu is blue. Yuhi's red, UDS yellow, Uemu blue. That's definitely a take. I mean, red, let's not, bash red. Let's not forget Judai, one of the best duelists in academia, is quite literally red. So, there's no shame in it. Damn, dude, that ended quick. I thought we were in a good spot. And Super Poly, man. Good game, Sane. And Sane knows I hate Super Poly. She knows it. She knows it. Drives me crazy. Ugh. Good game. Good game, Same. Good game. Good game, same. Good game. All right. We've got Axel Hero, who is dueling. So what we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to do a pretty early wheel spin. How about that? How about that, baby? All right, if you want to join the wheel, just write wheel. We got 5 wheel spins coming up. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. JR, Elaine, Vital, Oreo, and that man. That was a very fun question, Abigail. I always love, I love Dark Emperor J's random questions on Wednesday night. I always love, random questions. It's very fun. Even if it's not Yu-Gi-Oh related, it's very fun. If you want to join the wheel, just write wheel in chat. If it lands on your name, you automatically get entered into the queue. What's going on, Arrival? The man from OKC. How you doing? Brian. Dak. Been dueling Dak quite a bit lately. I feel like we've dueled Dak like 3 streams in a row. It's been very cool. Impotent, our newest Obelisk Blue member. Thank you again, Impotent Shadow. I really appreciate it. And please join the Discord if you are interested. And use those emotes. My dream car realistically is a Hyundai Genesis. And I think they removed the title of Hyundai off of the Genesis. But the Hyundai Genesis is like their top sporty car. But no, I'm a Hyundai loyalist, man. What do you think about girls automatically being placed in blue regardless of skill? I've always felt like that was a little lazy, if I'm being honest. I've always felt that was a little lazy. I would have liked to see the same sort of diversity with the dorms with girl characters, but I think they just knew that, like, they weren't going to be too focused on writing many girl characters, you know, and it is what it is. So, you know, there's not enough girl characters in the show. And back in those shows, the Gallop Yugiohs, there just weren't enough girls. Nine names right now, 5 wheel spins. If you want to join the wheel, just write wheel. I'll give it another 30 seconds. King Nazi. Love it. Thank you, my friend. King Nazi the 4th. Jared King. Another king. 2 kings. 2 kings joining right at the end. And Arrival Cyburst. King's not in his name, but he is a king. The OKC King. That's what the K stands for. And of course, yeah, our own king. We have our own king.
No one cooler than our King P.
Saying thank you for another super jab. Appreciate you saying. Thank you so much.
Watched our duel. Sorry didn't give a homie
No, you
turn
shouldn't
that
have given
time.
me a
Grinning
homie
face
turn.
with sweat. Honestly, just got a good hand and played it well.
No, you shouldn't have given me a homie
What
turn.
girl duel would you most want?
Yeah, you shouldn't give me a homie turn. That was exactly how it should have been. My dream girl duel. For the longest time, it was always Alexis versus Aki. Like the 2 first girl lead dueling characters, I think probably would be the most popular pick if you asked like everyone in the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere. I'd love to see Aki versus Serena. I'd love to see those, especially with their upgraded decks now, dude. Would love to see that matchup. I think Akiza versus Serena would be cool. Roman versus Yuumu is another good pick. Yeah. Roman versus Yuumu is another good pick. Alexis versus Yuzu is a good pick. Let's spin. First spin. First spin from the great J.R. Glenn, and it is going to Abigail. Abigail, just make sure you thank JR in the chat. I know you will. Space Cowboy joining the wheel. Love it. Still got 4 wheel spins. Just make sure you thank JR. And JR, who's been sponsoring the wheel since part 74. Thank you so much, my friend. I greatly appreciate you. Greatly. Aki versus Emma would be fun. I don't know. Emma's... Like, yeah, Aki's the better duelist, but Emma's deck is Altergeist saying. I mean, she's got a very good deck. You want me to play Luna? You got it. Love it. Love it. Second wheel spin courtesy of Elaine. And it's going to go to Dark Lord. Dark Lord, just thank Elaine in the chat. Thank you so much, Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. Next wheel spin courtesy of Vital. He's gotten his own wheel spin before. Will not happen this time. It will be almost impotent. The Jared King. Jared, just make sure you thank Vital in the chat. Thank you, Vital. Looking forward to dueling you, Jared. 2 more wheel spins. Oreo. Who have I don't know. Oreo donated about Mitsuko. If I had to guess, Tyler or Elaine, just based on how the message read. One second. What's going on, Drizzers? The Drizzler, how you doing? All right. Next wheel, courtesy of Oreo. And it's going to Cammy. Dude, Cammy wins so many of these wheel spins. Cammy, you got to play the lottery. You are so lucky. I love it. I love it, Cammy. Looking forward to the duel. We've got one last wheel spin for now. It's courtesy of that man. And it does come with the scrub deck conspiracy. Is it going to be Dak? No, it's going to be Ben. All right. So, Ben, make sure you thank that man. Ben, it's your choice. I will play Roids, but if I do, you have to skip your first turn. You have to basically give me 2 turns. So it's up to you if you want me to play Roids or not. I don't have to play Roids. Totally up to you. The JR wheel. Thank you, JR. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Vital. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you, that man. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Nice. Love that. Love that. Dude. Dinner. I love dinner. Let me add Stealth Roid. Yeah, before I do another duel, I'm going to add Stealth Roid. Because otherwise I will forget. Syrus and his pathetic Roids. Edit deck. I literally have the card too. How pathetic is that? I can probably play 2. All right. Thank you for the reminder. Epoch versus Tiger would be fun. Asaka versus Asana. Any of those girl versus girl like regens would be really, really fun. We did remove our ace. We removed Chain Energy. All right, who do we got? Axel Hero. I got to play Ojamas against him. I've got so many meme GX decks, dude. Rio versus Akizu. What got banned? The hell? Really? Whatever. I'm just adding. I'm lazy. Blame Yummy. I was like, what card even uses that deck? I was like, what card uses that deck? It didn't even... Yeah, Yummy, of course. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, you're good. You're good, Sane. Okay. Actilero said he's playing a bad deck. What deck are you playing, Epiton? Can you give me a clue? Obviously, you're killing it. Oh, you already said Numeron. Yeah, I'm sorry. You already said that. Don Thousand's deck. Don Thousand. The King, as some people call him. Axel Hero, I'm sorry. No, I meant to hit MP2, but I hit end phase because I'm an idiot. So what is he playing? Cloudy. He's playing Amon Gecko's deck. Guy's playing... I get it. We're recreating the Chazz Adrian duel. I get it. Come on, man. Come on. We'll get to that duel in a few weeks in GX. That's pretty early Season 3, if I remember. If I had to guess, I would guess like episode 113. Let's see how close I am. Episode 111. All right, I was very close. I was very close. You love this deck. I don't know if you're referring to Cloudians or if you're referring to Ojamas, but either way, Delayed, my answer to you is no. It's just no. Come on, man. I remember this deck in one of the 5Ds games that was actually really, really tough. Oh, you got to do that, Arrival. Now we're cooking. And by the way, Axel Hero, I'm sorry about this, man. This is not something that I want to do to you. I don't want to do this to anyone. Stupid prompt. Hold on. Okay, hang on. He knows what's coming. Axel Hero knows what's coming.
Thank you for the dono.
Thank you, Mark.
Hi Dylan, did you see the leaks for Duel Links?
Yes.
One of them has been confirmed for March, but the other one has not. Also, thoughts on the events in March? It's exciting to see Duel Links do something after taking all of February off. Long live Yugioh.
Long live Yu-Gi-Oh, Mark. You know, I talked about it. I talked about it at the top of the stream, and thank you so much for the donation, man. I really, really appreciate it. Talked about it at the top of the stream. I think it's really exciting. But you do have to correct me because I thought both events were confirmed for March. I thought Goha Euro in early March and Raphael in late March, which I'm very excited about. But yes, as I said at the beginning of the stream, Mark, very, very good month coming up for Duel Links. Excited we're getting a Rush character.
Burn, baby, burn. Watch their light points sway.
Excited we're getting
chain after chain.
a Doma character. That's not rough. That's not darts just yet. I'm very excited. So my thoughts on it, Mark, very positive. But what is not? You said one's been confirmed for March, one is not. Which one has not been confirmed for March? I thought they were both confirmed for March.
the damage stays. Chain energies roar. Going fast makes me feel alive.
Naoki, thank you for the channel membership, my
Yo,
man.
Dill. Hope all is well. Have you seen the news on the new Yugioh anime?
I mean, I know you're trolling. I know you're trolling me. Because there's no world where I've been live for 55 minutes and nobody in here has mentioned news. And I have not. If we got news even when I was asleep, I would wake up to about 15 texts from people. There is no way that news on a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime would slip me. Unless this is some meme. Maybe it's a meme about the Chronicles. And maybe I did miss some news on the Chronicles. But Naoki, enlighten me on the news for the new Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And thank you for the 65 months, my friend. Naoki has been someone that's been around since VRAINS, big supporter. The fact that they're still here is awesome.
Yo, Dill. Hope all is well. Chronicles dots.
Well, saying I know is also trolling, so, you know. All right, Axel Hero can't do anything. Chain energy. Chain energy lock. Thank you, Sane. I think it's more likely Naoki is just trolling about the fact that there is no news on anything Yu-Gi-Oh anime related than talking about the Chronicles. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was Chronicles news that I missed. Was there? Did they announce what's coming after Magistus? Good game, my man. Rumor has it Sabu Ramen may be a character unlock. Really? Oh, I missed that. I definitely missed that. Yeah, I missed that. Sometimes I do miss news. See? Come on, Sane. Come on. Good game, Axel Hero. Good game. Axel Hero did say that we had a very good chance to win because he was going to use a rough deck, and he was not lying. I let you win. You did. You did because you used a tough deck. You did let us win. We're playing Suships against Jared. Good luck, my man. Good luck, Jared. One of these days, there will be news on a new Yu-Gi-Oh anime. We can laugh about it right now. We can joke about it. We can poke fun, Naoki. But one of these days, you're going to load up YouTube, and there will be news on a new anime. Come on, man. Gotta believe. Right? You gotta believe. I play pure Suship, Mirage. I play pure Suship. It is a funny episode. Dude, there is news and I'm thrilled. What's the news? There's news and I'm thrilled. Come on, man. Main character is going to be played by Rick Astley, yeah. So you're Rick-rolling. We're Rick-rolling now Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime news. As if it can't get any more embarrassing to have left your job to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime content and then pull out the rug 1 month later. Now we're Rick-rolling. Come on, man. Yeah, I know. God, Rainbow Neos, God Neos. I probably prefer neither. I mean, Rick Astley references are fun. Thank you, Naoki. Embarrassing in the sense of putting all of your eggs in one basket. Finally achieving a goal and a dream that you've had for so long. Only for the next month for them to announce, yeah, this thing that's been going on for 20 years, it's over. I could have that, man. I wanted to try something different than the Utopia Double or Nothing strat. All right, we got a card, baby. We got a card. What can this do again? That's fine. Oh, nice, Mark. Yeah, I'm level 28 right now. I'm going to be playing it a lot when I stream it again next week. But it's been fun. My wife is actually about to hit level 30. She's been really addicted to it. But it's been a very fun game. Come on. Yeah, we got all do an alliance. I think we destroy this. I know we can attack directly, but I think destroying this is more important. Oh, Neos Fusion. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Could have Forbidden Dropleted it, but I guess I'm just an idiot. Damn, man. Damn. Oh, green is good. Green lets us draw, yeah. That's alright. This thing's got its effects negated. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. Come out. Oh, no way. That's fine. I think we're in good shape. I think the boats of Sushi, dude, every time I play this deck, I just crave Sushi. Is that just me? Dude, I'd be very surprised if he's unlockable. But then again, like, Rush has surprised me. I would never have expected Manya. I would not have expected the Goa siblings outside of, like, Yuo and Yugioh. Yuo and Yuga, sorry. So, I don't know, Mark. I don't know. It would not... I guess it really wouldn't surprise me, given that they have, like, really done a lot of pretty, obscure characters. Maybe that's not the right word, but characters that I would not have thought did enough to get into the game. Manya being a big one. I appreciate that, Mark. Did you have sushi, that man? Did you eat some sushi? They do need more rush characters, absolutely. And I guess you have to kind of pull from the depths in order to add them. In order to get a decent roster. You know, I want obviously the heavy hitters to be added, but like, yeah, the heavy hitters, and then what's left? The scrubs? I mean, it makes sense to add the more scrubbier characters before the heavy hitters. Damn, dude, this is a one-turn combo that's going here in MP2. Wow. They need more Duels of the Roses characters. No, honestly, you're not lying. You're not lying. Uh-oh. I think we're getting board wiped here. That Pank draw is pretty crazy. Oh, because Sabu Ramen is a... Sabu Ramen's an NPC. That's right. If Sabu Ramen gets in, right, that opens the door to NPCs. I didn't even realize that. Huh. That's pretty interesting. That's actually really interesting. We need Ikara's effect to go off here, please. Please, Ikara. Please. We need it. We need a Shari. Hey. GG's. Good game, Jared. Well played. Really, really good main phase 2. I thought we had you, man, after the battle phase, but that main phase 2 was really, really good, dude. Really good main phase 2. Well won. Well won. Well won. Yeah, I mean, double unlocks. They've also done, like, the back-to-back unlocks in the same world with Mirag and Nash. So, yeah, I mean, right now it seems like anything's kind of on the table. And as a mobile game gets deeper and deeper into its lifespan, they have to start doing things that they've never done before. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Hood of the Cards failed us, yeah, and reading also failed me. Actually, yeah, no, if we got a Shari off of that Ikara flip, we would have been able to do double or nothing Utopia and win, I think. All right, let's go from one XZ's deck to the other. And a Kaboom. And a Kaboom's been mentioned. And a Kaboom mentioned. Call for the trans. Let's go. Dark Lord, let's do it. Now, you guys have to remember, delayed might become a wheel spin, depending on how his meeting goes. He might not make it back here, so he might be a wheel spin. So that is just something to keep an eye on. All right. Let's see what we can do here. This feels like a good turn. Feels like a good hand. I'm sorry, Zeno. I'm sorry, Zeno. We had a really good hand. We had a really... Oh, wait a second. What is the... Huh. I don't know what the purpose of that is. But it does make me nervous. But the spider... My God, dude. All right. Let's see. Is it the Fontaine strat? Let's see what happens. I'm very interested. I mean, dude. I'm very interested. You do Dark Killer, or you can get on via wheel spin. We've already done all the wheel spins right now. But yes, Fun Lover, great to see you. I guess this is Nurse Burn, but don't they need the card that makes all of these effects like, I don't know, like painful and not helpful? What is this? That's the card. That's the card. And if that card was already on the field, we would have been in a lot of trouble. But because that card was not on the field. What is this? Well, our original attack is 0, so this isn't going to hurt us. Yeah. Yeah, the original attack of that was 0. Oh, that's annoying, Fun Lover. YouTube's been weird lately. Electric Kevin, who's in the chat, like, wasn't allowed to super chat yesterday for part of it. So, yeah, YouTube chat's been weird. But yeah, I can see you. 5-0. Wow, impotent. Don't we just win? Oh, and this will hurt us. Yeah. If Zeno got this card on the field at the start of the duel, we would have been in a whirl. And I think they were trying to. I think we blocked it with Ash. I think if we didn't have Ash, I think this Nurse Burn strat would have actually worked. And would have been lethal. Oh, that's weird, that, man. Well, YouTube's got to fix their crap. I think YouTube, I mean, obviously I like YouTube. I'm also forced to say that. But I think YouTube definitely has things they need to work on. Well, it's bombs away, ladies and gentlemen. Bombs away with the big cannon. I don't know what that face down card is, but I don't think it'll matter. Very fun deck choice, Dark Lord Zeno. And Dark Lord, my monsters were like really buff and powerful. And so if you got that, like, that nurse card on the field, I literally would have lost, I think. I think you would have burned me to death. Hoy Snowy, what's going on? I was finally able to catch a stream. Well, thank you for being here, my friend. It means a lot to me. I will say, yeah, it's weird on YouTube because if you're subbed, you don't automatically get the notification. You have to also have the bell on. So go to my channel and make sure you have the bell on. Even if you have the bell on, YouTube, again, we're talking about how YouTube sometimes is a little, you know, not great. Luna versus Luna. Let's do it, Abby. But I'm happy you're here. Listen, I'm happy you're here. The duel possible thanks to the great J.R. Glenn. You have long hair now. I like the style. I've lost my hair. I've lost my hair, May. I've lost it. Dark Killer,
Love
thank
to
you.
join the duel queue.
Yeah, thank you so
Also,
much
if they
for
did
the
a
donation.
DM remake, would you rather it be more faithful to the manga or them use modern or semi-modern cards?
So, I have an unpopular opinion on this. I think it's an unpopular opinion, Dark Killer. And first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Nina, great to see you as well. If they do a DM remake, that Maxi is tough, dude. I do not want it to be faithful to the manga. I do not want it to be faithful to the manga. I want them to use modern cards. I want them to use modern cards. I want to see similar stories in just a different world. And I think that would be really, really fun. I think that would be really cool to see updated Harpies, to see updated Dark Magician, to see updated Blue Eyes with all the mechanics. I think it would be so freaking cool. You don't know how the duels are going to play out. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's the way to do it. So, I think there was a time where a one-to-one faithful manga adaptation would have been really cool. Unfortunately, I think we are past that time. And I want to see just updated cards. I want to see a modern take on it. I think that would be amazing. And I know that's not like the most popular opinion to have, but that is my opinion on it. And it's a great question, Dark Killer. It's a great question, and thank you for the donation. I think most people would rather the opposite. I think most people would rather see a one-to-one, but I'm not in that boat. I don't think a one-to-one would work, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, including Season 0 would be cool, Dark Killer. The only way they would do that is if it was a one-to-one manga retrain. My big thing is that most of the duels play out exactly like they do in the manga. So a lot of the duels would be the same exact way that we've already seen them play out. I mean, there's some differences here and there, including Season 0 would be the biggest benefit of a faithful adaptation. But I just don't see that happening at all because of their lack of doing a show without being able to promote cards. Go Rush Remake.
Go Rush Remake. More faithful to manga or update?
Update. I mean, if there's a show that doesn't need a remake, it's definitely Go Rush. But I would not want. I didn't like the stylings of the mangas for Rush, so I would want it to be it's a standard remake. But great question, Sane, and thank you for the super chat. Yeah, really good. I mean, it's a great debate. It's a great debate. I don't think that's a I don't think I have a popular agreed upon opinion there when it comes to a DM remake, but I would want it to be more modern and updated. And you know, I like the thought of like you not knowing how things are going to play out. I've read the Duel Monsters manga many times through, and as someone who's read the Duel Monsters manga many times through, seeing it in anime form would be very cool, but I know exactly what's going to happen. There's no discussions to be had. There's no predictions to be made. There's no speculation to be made. So I think for me personally, something more modern and new would be a little more appealing for me. But again, it's a great question. We do have a negate. We have to negate the fusion. That is true, Kevin. That's true. But there's also, like, Battle City plays out the same way. Duelist Kingdom pretty much plays out the same way. And actually, you lose the Yugi and Joey duel, which I think is a pretty fun duel. I've got to negate this. I feel like any faithful adaptation is going to leave people missing out on the magic of just reading the actual manga. I mean, that's fair. I mean, the actual manga is awesome. Really, really awesome. We're going to have to do the hit soon and hope for the best. I'm going to wait. Right. And that duel in a modern remake, Dark Killer, would happen still, I would imagine. And it would just be revamped with new cards. In a 1-to-1 manga remake, that duel would not happen. Now, there's some duels I'd be fine on them, you know, skipping. Like the Kaiba Joey third place duel, I'm not a big fan of. I know, because it can be affected by Lunalight cards. Fun lover. I don't know when to use my effect here. I don't know. Oh, well, I missed the timing. Well, that's unfortunate. That would be one of the non-canon duels I would hope they would keep. Yeah, but that's when it gets, like, kind of confusing, Dark Killer, because if they keep that, then it's not a one-to-one manga adaptation, you know what I mean? So that's why, like, looking at your question, or that question in general. Now, Dak mentioned Best of Both Worlds. You know, something that's more faithful to the manga, but keeps some stuff. Yeah, I mean, they certainly could do that. I just don't think they would. I just don't think they would. Which is why if I had to pick, I would pick the more modern take. But, as Silent Voice said, I mean, I would take anything at this point. Like, if tomorrow they announced a 1-to-1 anime remake, fully faithful to the manga, I would not be complaining about it. What duel in the manga would you expect to see Dragoon? Well, if they did a modern remake, Dragoon's probably showing up. Maybe in that Paradox Brothers duel. Dragoon is probably showing up in the anime. I would actually be shocked if it didn't show up. Paradox Brothers duel feels like a good spot to have it in. But that's what I mean. Like Dragoon getting a summoning chant, getting an animation sequence. Like I think that would get a lot of people really, really pumped. Whether you care about the anime or not, I think you would go to look up that scene. So that's what I think the power of a more modern take has. Good game, Abigail. Lunalight Mirror, I went first. I should have probably gone second. I don't know why Lunalight Mirror, it's almost beneficial to go second. And we had Fuwalas, so it would have worked. And Abigail had Max C, which was perfect. Great game, Abby. Great game. All right, we've got Cammy. Yes, let's see what we're going to play against Cammy. Let's play Yugioh. Let's play Yugioh. Good luck, Cammy. It does get me really excited thinking about it because I think it would be really, really fun. I think it would be really, really cool. Karibo would be showing up. So are you, Dak. You know what? So are you. I'm tired of people saying you're not. You're very cool. Digimon Beat Break watch along on Twitch. Projected start time is 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, which is in an hour. How long is this turn gonna be? Because I gotta use the restroom. I don't think this Cammy's first turns usually aren't too long. So I'm gonna wait. All right, let's see. See what we can do with Yugioh. I gotta remember how to play this deck. I'm gonna discard this card. We want that card in our grave. Okay, that kind of sucks. Oh, yeah. Now we have called by. I'm gonna call by it. We have TTT as well, which I think we can still... I think we can use now. Even though we negated it. Yugioh beating Yuri would have been cool. We're going to just draw 2. Can we add Chronograph off this? No, but we can add Monkey Board. Monkey Board's really good. We'll Pendulum Summon Monkey Board. Always normal Joker. Yep, we'll Pendulum Summon Gertrude. Nice, here we go. Pendulum Shoken. Nice, baby. No. Dude, that card is insane.
Follow up. Best friend Dorn placements. Non-Cyrus.
That card, I don't know if that was the best thing that I could have done there, but that card is crazy, man. Abigail, thank you for the $2 super chat. Best friend Dorn placements, non-Cyrus. Joey is in Slifer Red because he's just like a slacker. So he's in Slifer Red. Best friend in 5D is, I guess, is Crow, right? Crow's probably Obelisk Blue. Zexal Bronk Red, please. Absolutely red. Arc 5 Gangenzaga, I'm gonna go yellow. I'm gonna go yellow for Gangenzaga. I like Gangenzaga yellow a lot. VRAINS, Kusanagi is red. If it's Soul Burner, it's blue. If it's Soul Burner, it's blue. And then Luke is blue in 7s. Who is the best friend character in Go Rush? Yui or Yuamu? Yui probably is yellow. Oh, we can get piercing off this. I think this gives us piercing. If I read that correctly. Yep. That board wipe effect, dude, is crazy. Yui Otis would be blue. Cammy, good game. I feel like Cammy and I always trade wins and losses. Good game, Cammy. Good duel. We've got Ben, we've got Delayed, and we've got Dark Killer. I believe it'll be the first time I'm dueling Dark Killer, which I'm very excited for. But before we continue the duels, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to hit the restroom. So take a break, stretch, grab a drink. I will be right back. Appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support, all the donos. It means the world to me. It helps me out so much. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. More duels coming right up. Alrighty. We are back. A few more duels on the docket. Ben delayed Dark Killer. If you guys are ready and want to jump into one of these tables, that'd be fantastic. Oh, we're back. We are back.
Girl.
Yeah, with Rivals, everyone's in blue. Yeah, that is a little too easy. I'm looking forward to it, Lone Wolf. I'll be looking forward to it. I like Sharks. I think Sharks are fun. I played Sharks a little bit in Master Duel a couple years ago. I think it's a fun deck. We're going to stick with Yugioh. Yugioh. Dark Killer, good luck, my man. And today, Mo. Yep, Goa Euro in early March, Raphael in late March. So really, really cool news for those that may have missed it. Really cool news, and hopefully they keep it rolling. You know, hopefully April is good, May is good. Why do I have Chain Energy in every single deck, dude? Yes, Nina. Yeah, that news broke last night. Raphael coming to Duel Links late March. Yep. Very exciting. Nina, a huge Raphael fan. As most people with taste are. Raphael's a fantastic character. That's the other thing about a one-to-one like manga adaptation. If you like Doma, if you like Noah's Ark, if you like the KC Grand Prix, I don't know why you would, but if you do, those arcs wouldn't be in it if it was one-to-one. To me, he's the best Season 4 character, yes. Probably not, Nina. I usually don't do videos covering like new character announcements for Duel Links, so probably not. Bakura involvement in Season 4 would have been peak. Yeah. Dragon Maids versus Yugioh. Today, Mo. It's been a while since you've been Exodiad. Yeah. It has been. Send this to the old grave. Grab this. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Damn, man. Not good. Not good. That was a bad turn. I had a really good turn against Cammy, and we had a terrible turn. Terrible turn one here. Yeah, Yami Bakura being involved in the Doma arc would have been really good. I think it would have been good. I think it would have felt less jarring when it was like revealed that he was the final villain. I am streaming for another... I can stream until 4 on here, delayed. And then I was going to switch over to Beat Break, Digimon Watch Along. Got 5 new episodes to watch. What's going on, Randall? Andrew Rowland. Thank you, my man, the Hero Man, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Andrew.
With the reveal of the F-Hero Flame Wingman, the hero community hasn't been happy with what they got.
Yeah.
I'm lukewarm about them.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of mostly negative stuff about favorite hero Flame Wingman. Doesn't seem like it's a card a lot of hero players are happy with, as you said, Andrew. What I don't like about it is it just feels very redundant. And what I mean by that is, like, we already had a favorite hero card. Like, we had favorite hero Shining Flare Wingman, and then we get favorite hero Flame Wingman. Like, it just feels redundant. Whereas Yugi gets Dark Magician, Karibo, a Dark Magician girl card. You know, Yusei gets Star Junk Synchron, Synchro Emergency, Stardust Dragon. Just the naming feels very redundant. Jeez. So yeah. Super Poly Target. Yeah. Well, you know, my voice is starting to go. You know how I feel about Super Poly. Nice, Zane. One more day to go and it's Friday. Well, we lost. Good game, Dark Killer. Good game. All right, we're changing decks. That was a bad showing with you, yeah. Good game, Dark Killer. Ben and delayed. Speaking of a DM reboot, we'll do Shining Sark. No, I'll wait for you, delayed. No worries. I thought so too, Dark Killer, but you know why? Because you had a pretty, like, not so great turn one, and I was hoping that we'd be able to take advantage of it, but we did not. You negating me really killed me, man. You imperming me really killed me. Kevin, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Kev.
I know you don't have a lot of patience,
Yeah.
so which deck do you most hate that takes forever to combo?
Yeah, I got one right
Mine's definitely Memento. F asterisk 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 Memento.
Yeah, for me is it is absolutely Synchrons. It's absolutely Synchrons. I just that is a deck. Synchrons that can just take 25 minutes. And it's just like, it feels like it's just the same stuff over and over and over and over. So whenever I think about a deck that just takes forever, it is Synchrons for me. And I just hate it. Just hate it. I hate any deck that really takes like a long amount of time, and that is one of them. Memento, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I can think of the Karibo card, but Memento I've never like noticed takes a long time. I want to try my luck against Luna. Really? All right. What was another one? In Duel Links, Kriston would also take forever in Duel Links. Andrew, thank you for another super chat. Very generous $10
I like that it's
super.
meant to
Thank you,
fusion
Andrew.
climb into Shinging Windman, and it's
Yeah.
a super poly target.
Sure,
But
yeah.
I hope this is sign of a new direction for E Hero. Retrains of classic vanilla heroes as F heroes.
Yeah. I hope this is a sign of a new direction. Elemental Hero retrains of classic vanilla heroes as favorite heroes. So you think we're going to get more favorite hero cards? Andrew, you think we're going to get more favorite hero cards? That's what you're hoping for? I just want to make sure I read the message correctly. You're hoping that maybe that becomes almost like a sub-archetype? I mean, that would be cool. That would be cool. Delayed, good luck. Favorite hero Neos would work. Even like favorite hero Bursinatrix. Favorite hero Avion. Yeah, I literally just said that right as you typed it, Andrew. That's too funny. That would actually be cool. That would be a cool way to make a sub-archetype within Hero. Oh, Delayed is so lucky, dude. He's so lucky. We bricked so bad, dude. Well, you're lucky we bricked terribly. I like that idea, Andrew. And of course, thank you for the very kind super chat. But I do like that idea quite a bit. And for your sake, and for all the hero players out there that are really, really good and love heroes, I hope it's something we see. I hope it's something we see. Hero has the benefit of being one of the most... I don't know what... I'm not reading all this. I'm not reading all this. I don't even... What are we playing here? Yeah, DMG just prints money. If you're a fan of a deck that is, like, beloved... you'll continue to get support. And so heroes will definitely continue to get support. And, yeah, I mean, if it's under the favorite heroes trend, I think that would be awesome. Okay, now we can dance. What does this even do? I'm not reading it. He wanted to play this deck. Heroes might be the biggest deck in the game. Yeah. What's going on, Ninja? I might check it out, Lone Wolf. Right now I have so much stuff to watch. I'm watching Beat Break. That's like the only show that I'm watching right now. But I gotta watch My Hero Academia's final season. I've got to catch up to Fire Force, Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't started any of their new seasons. I just haven't really chosen to watch. I just haven't chosen to watch anything. I have not watched Dr. Stone, no. The only anime I've watched since Go Rush has ended, I think has been Beat Break. I mean, I'm not a big anime person in general. I'm not a big show person. I just don't watch shows. I'm not like a big TV person. I don't really know what's happening here. Obviously, there's something really stupid that's going on. What's going on, Koro? I will be live for another about 35 minutes. Queue is still open, technically. Queue is still open. I can link summon. Oh, why would I link summon? I mean, what is this? Delayed, what are we doing? Bruh. What are we doing, Delayed? Oh, this is just a duel to drive me insane, isn't it? Isn't it? To join the queue, you either have to donate or super chat. Or if there's a wheel spin, which there's not for this stream, you can always get in on the wheel spin. Dude, I really am flabbergasted right now. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm just linking these guys away.
Dylan, what would your life choice be if you were admitted in the Duel Academy and either be a red slifer slacker for 6-7 years with a guaranteed visit of Fonda every week for some medical checkups, or buy medical insurance and graduate after 3 years?
What? What?
If that's the case, I would like to be on the queue. I wasn't here for a while.
You got it, Koro. I'm adding you to the queue, and I will read that message again. What would your life choice be if you were admitted to Duel Academy? This is one of the funniest hypotheticals I think I've ever gotten. You were admitted in the Duel Academy and either were a Slifer Red for 6-7 years with a guaranteed visit of Fonda every week for some medical checkups, or buy medical insurance and graduate after 3 years. So would I rather be a Slifer... Oh, you really got this stupid kaiju, man. Come on. Would I rather be a Slifer Red for 6 years, but see Fonda every week? Or buy medical insurance? I'd probably rather be in school for 6 years. I went to college for 6 years. I'd probably be a Slifer Slacker for 6 years. And if I got to visit Fonda every week, you know. You never know, right? You never know. It did, Koro. It did. You're on the queue. Thank you, Koro. I appreciate it. Yep, you're on the queue. Do we have lethal? We have exact lethal. It's like Hikakubo wrote this duel. Delayed. Good game. I don't know what the goal there was. Come on, man. Good game, Delayed. Good game. The Dust on Dream is dead. I don't know what... You let me play a deck that I had links in. Some of these decks I don't have links. Like Toon World, I don't think I have links in this deck. I have one. I don't know what you were trying to do, though. So, you know. You'll have to run that back at some point, man. You'll have to run that back. No, you're good, Koro. Thank you so much. All right, we are going to be playing Roids. Ben wants us to play Roids. So, Ben, whenever you're ready. What is the small change? I can't think of any small change that would make Pyramid of Light double in rating, but what is the small change? And sorry, I'm just grinding in Duel Links as well, just doing my dailies. Is that a video? GX's Duel Academy is a complete disaster. That's so funny. I literally talked about doing a video like this. But it is. Well, my video would be top 10 war crimes or human rights violations. But no, I don't do reaction videos usually, so I'm probably not going to. But that is funny that somebody did that video. All right, Ben, you've just got to skip one turn because I'm playing Roids, so you've just got to skip one turn. Okay. Oh, no worries. No worries, Ninja. Thank you so much. Yeah, replace everything with Wild Drive. Yeah, I don't think that would have the effect that you think it might have. Tribute this. Let's get the new monster, baby. Stealth Roid. All right, Ben does have to skip his turn. We're not going to attack Ben on turn 3. All right, now we can start. Abigail, thank you.
Major girl dorm placement without auto blue.
Taya would be... Taya's blue. She's blue. I don't know what to tell you. Akiza's blue. Kotiti's red. Yuzu's yellow. Aoi is either red or yellow. I'm sorry, Aoi, but she's either red or yellow. Probably yellow. I'll give her yellow. Roman and Yuumu are both red. Are both blue. Both blue. Both blue. Luna and Rio. Luna is like either red or yellow. I mean, Luna, yeah, I know she's like a signer, but Luna really doesn't do all that much. So Luna's red or yellow. Oh, this deck is so bad, dude. It's not worth screaming, but this deck is so bad. It's unbelievable how bad this deck is, dude. Ben literally gave us a free turn, and there's nothing we can do. Rio would be yellow, I think, Abigail. I think Rio's yellow. Maybe blue. Maybe blue. They're probably both yellow, honestly, those two. Sane, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you,
If for
Sane.
24 hours you had to listen to Burn Baby Burn and Wild Drive, how many times would you listen to Wild Drive just for any variety whatsoever?
Oh, to be honest with you, if I had to do that for 24 hours, I'd probably 1-to-1 it. Or maybe Wild Drive like once or twice every hour. Yeah, because I think variety there is the way to stay sane. I think with... funny saying. I can do Burn Baby Burn all day long. Burn Baby Burn. Yeah, no, Wild Drive is obnoxious. No, Wild Drive is DM opening 3. You're thinking of Wild Child, I think. I think that's the name of his Zexal song, Wild Child. Nina loves Burn Baby Burn. Nina also loves this meme.
6, 7, I'm giving up on you.
Yeah. Wild Child, I think, is a Zexal ending. Let me look. Zexal ending 3. Yeah, ending 3. Oh, what's going on, Prentice? Thank you so much for the kind words. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think you guys both love it, which I appreciate. Is Starbeast a big fan of the meme? Like, were you guys blasting that song at Katsu in the hotel room? And I am so goofy. Oh, you got it. It's Jelly House 67. Woo! My voice is gone, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna stream. We are gonna stream Digimon at 4 and then Demon Souls tonight, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be. I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Dude, this is so bad. Why is Ben not attacking with this? Is this not allowed to attack? Yep, Raphael next month, Murkrow. Very exciting. I do. So Dark Killer, I only allow 1 super chat per duel per person a stream. But like next time we do it or whenever it is, yeah, I do have a Jaden deck. It's not a good Jaden deck, but I do have a hero deck. I do have a hero deck, yep. I hate when my voice dies. I mean, I'll see. Maybe my voice will be okay tomorrow. If we get Pokemon Gen X news, should I just do a video on it for tomorrow? That's how you know. That's how you know I'd be getting real desperate. Yeah, if I'm that desperate. Dude, this beat is sick. You ever think about that? You're one of the few that keeps me enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Back
Spin the
then,
wheel.
YouTubers in the anime kept me interested, but stopped after Zexal and only watched some of Arc 5. Well, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to keep the spirit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime going. It's tough right now. It's tough, obviously. Tom, thank you for the wheel. Those two duels should take us to the top of the hour. So, perfect. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate the wheel. Dude, we don't even have lethal off this. Wait, you have to banish. That's crazy. Why can't I special summon? I don't know. I don't think I have anything on the field that prevents it. Well, we won, but we really didn't win. I mean, Ben allowed us to win. Ben very easily could have won. So, it's one of those asterisk wins, but good game, Ben. Good game. Yeah, I don't know what prevented you from special summoning there. Good game. I'm gonna go back to trains. Big ass trains. All right, we've got Koro and we've got a wheel spin. So we are gonna do a Koro and then we are doing one more wheel spin. So if you want to duel, if you want to get on the queue, you got a wheel spin. Down, ow, ow. Down, 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 down. Bow, bow, now. Da 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 da. Oh, the live twin music, man. Chronicles is my second best anime ever made after VRAINS. We got a lot of funny people in this chat, I gotta tell you. We got a lot of comedians. There's many comedians in this chat. A lot of comedians. You're one of them. Axel Hero's one of them. Delayed's one of them. And the list goes on and on. I did make a Pokemon video for the Sun and Moon anime announcement. Absolutely. If there's Pokemon anime news, maybe I'll make a video on it and very subliminally throw shade at Yu-Gi-Oh! And just be like, Man, it's so great to see, you know, an anime still going. Yeah, no, I mean, it won't change anything. I did not know. Somehow the news that they're making a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie got past me. I didn't hear that one. I mean, Naoki came in here earlier and trolled about Rick Astley being the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh 9, so... People are in very funny moods. That's okay. I can appreciate a good joke. Now, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. You gotta have fun with it. Because what's the other option? Like, being miserable about it? You know what I mean? You gotta laugh about it. You know I'm a good sport. Could you imagine... I mean, I don't need the official shout out, but could you imagine if they announced all that at Chump Festa? Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 with a girl lead, a new movie, a Tools to the Roses 2. I mean, yeah. Even if they announced one of those things. If they announced one of those things. That's what Yu-Gi Boomers want in their anime. Less comedy, more misery. That's actually really funny. Oh, boy. Revenge of Pyramid of Light, and the villain is Alexander the Great, who fused with Anubis. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please. I know Delayed would be pumped. Oh, God. That'd be brutal. That really would be brutal. Misery does love company. Well, that's why misery content does so well on the internet. Dark Side of Dimensions was great. Yeah, DSOD was great. Crazy that's the last movie we've gotten, and it was 10 years ago. And I genuinely don't know if we're going to get another movie. But DSOD was great. Well, I think when this turn is over, we're truly cooked. No, that would be a good triple team duel. Possible in Duel Links. Well, no, it's not. Anubis is not in Duel Links. Alright. What can we even do here, dude? No, I do not want Anubis and Duel Links. They clearly like to pretend Pyramid of Light does not exist. I don't think Pyramid of Light has been, like, referenced in official media at all since the release of the movie. In any games, in any packs. And again, maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't remember what I got from the movie pack. Maybe it was Wadapon. Maybe it was Wadapon. This guy called the show. He was very annoyed that he got Wadapon from the pack. Very annoyed. Damn. I'm sorry for the kaiju there, my friend. Even with that, I don't think we're gonna win. Sorry for the Kaiju Koro. It was the only option I had. Yeah, I imagine it'll come. The Sorcerer of Dark Magic retrain. I think it'll come. Black Paladin retrain. That'll be cool. And I think it'll happen. I mean, they're really like, as long as it's a Yugi card, I think the odds of it happening are like possible. I think it's possible. I'm gonna use this. I hope this doesn't have a second negate. I don't think it does. I mean, I think we're going to lose. With trains, you, like, have to win turn one. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see if we can somehow pull it off. Yeah, but then I always check who wins the duel room at the end of the room. I think people are pretty generally positive about the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, Prentice, but, you know, I really only play Master Duel casually. I play Duel Links pretty casually, and then I'm more on the anime side. I mean, the anime side, the state of Yu-Gi-Oh! On the anime side is the worst it's ever been. Obviously, we don't have a card game anime, so, you know. That's pretty simple there. Yeah, I imagine Train Support will be in the game in a few months, hopefully. I don't think there's anything we can do. Everything's negated. Wait. If we win, it's literally because of the kaijus. But I think we will win because of the kaijus, yeah. And then we can chain urgent scheduling. Yeah, we got lucky, man, that we had interrupted Kaiju's slumber. Kaijus are the only reason we won this duel. We would not have had a chance without the Kaijus. Good game, Koro. Good game. I mean, Koro absolutely outdueled us. We just got, again, very lucky with the Kaijus. Good game, man. Really good game. It might be the first time we've ever beaten Koro. They're a very good duelist. Alrighty. One last ride on the Wheel of Names for Tom Sucklia. That'll close out this duel room. So if you're interested in joining the queue, just write your name in the chat. Or write Wheel in the chat, I'm sorry. Vital. Dex respin. Yeah, I know. I'm debating if I should even stream Digimon today, because my voice is not good. Correct, man. Yeah. Yeah, so if we've already dueled, we can't duel again. Same terrified of the wheel. We got 4 spins right now. Gadaxa respin. I'll give it another couple of minutes. Last duel of the stream. All right, we're spinning. Spinning. All right. He became an Obelisk Blue member at the start of the stream and joined the Discord, which I did see. Thank you, Embedin, for that. Just make sure you thank Tom in chat. I'm not sure if Tom is still here, but make sure you thank him. And let's get our game on, man. Phasing Numerons. I'm going to stick with trains. I'm going to stick with trains. All right, let's do it. Join the room, and I will duel you. And huge thank you to Tom for the 38 months. Thank you, my man. Name is Shadow. Let's do it. The room queue is right here. Hard to see because I'm wearing white. 853-270. 853-270. Nuclear, there's always next week. We do these usually once a week. I think last week we actually did it. No, we did it once. We didn't do it Thursday. All right, what do we got? Pot of D. Damn. Last week, yeah, right. I remembered that, man. Dude, that pot of PR negate is terrible for us. No, the couch building was Friday, that man. Couch building was Friday. The repair was Thursday. I want to do a little bit of damage. I want to do a little bit of damage to this guy. A little bit of damage. 2K, baby. 2K. And we'll get Regulus as our negate. I believe they did delayed. Because the snow is melted and no water has gotten in since Tuesday. So I'll have to wait for it to really rain hard. But I do believe they fixed the basement, which is great. Do we lose Regulus on this? I think we do. No. Okay. Not terrible. Oh, he's got Kaijus too. Oh, no, man. I can never be annoyed at getting Kaiju because I do. I Kaiju too, so. Oh, damn. That's tough. We've got to negate this. And we've got to hope that he has nothing else. Oh, but this doesn't negate and destroy, right? Yeah, that's the annoying thing. It doesn't negate and destroy. Well, we're done, dude. I don't think we have any recovery. No recovery. Now, I was going to say, he's probably still playing Numerons. He just didn't really get anything Numeron related. Come on. What a card. Wow. What an insane top deck, dude. That is an insane top deck. I cannot believe that top deck. I actually think we're going to win. That was the only card in our deck. That and maybe like Urgent Schedule that could have bailed us out. And we got bailed out. Derek Rain destroys a card on the field. We got really lucky. We got a Yugi Muto top deck. We got a Yugi Muto top deck. We got insanely lucky. We got lucky too because Impotent clearly bricked. To not get into any of the Numeron stuff was very unlucky. Impotent, great game. Great game. And I'm excited to duel you in the future. We will definitely duel more in the future. Good game, Impotent. Who I think won the duel room. Yeah, absolutely. They won the duel room. Congrats to them. This was one of our better sessions in a while, 8-4, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I still feel like it's a brick if you don't start with any of like your main engine cards. I still feel like it's a brick. Because if you start with like Ash, Imperm, a Kaiju, and then maybe one card you can summon, but it's not, you know, Alpha's not like the main engine of Numeronia. I feel like it was still a brick. Shadow wins the room. Congrats to Impotent. We went 8-4. Axel 5-2. Vital and Abby 4 wins. 4-0 Abby. Cammy 3 wins. Mark 3 wins. Dark Killer 2-0. Dark Lord, Daddy, Eden, Delayed, Sane, Haru, Ben, Koro, JK, Jackie Chan, Dak, and Yusei. Thank you guys all so much for dueling, for competing. I've got to make a tough decision. Do we stream Beat Break or do we just push that off? Maybe till tomorrow. Doing a watch along tomorrow might not be a bad idea because I don't talk as much. If I rest for 4 hours, maybe I can still do Demon Souls tonight. Yeah, I think we're going to do it tomorrow. So we're going to do Beat Break tomorrow. I'm going to rest my voice. Maybe Demon Souls tonight in like 4 or 5 hours. I'll see how I'm doing. I'm going to drink some tea with honey and try to rest up. But I had a lot of fun. To everybody that came by and donated, thank you to everybody who chatted, lurked, dueled. Thank you so much. Becoming a channel member, Impotent, Tom, Naoki, a couple others. I'd love to keep thanking you, but I definitely need to. I'm going to rest my voice. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope to see you in a few hours for Demon Souls. If not, tomorrow, Beat Break on Twitch. Thank you all so much for watching and for dueling. And I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much.